Welcome once again back to the lab. It is your old Professor Pilk, and we need to talk about the incoming Gengar raid. First of all, I did kind of call this. I figured Gengar would be like a big bill for the arguably one of the last, if not the last, big uh, Halloween event for Scarlet and Violet. Gengar's a very popular mon, first generation, and he's a trade evolution, so it's a good opportunity to get him on that might not be completely accessible to a lot of people, or at least not easily readily. Now, and he's a really fun mon to use either way. Now, when it comes to the Gengar raid, he is going to be pure Ghost, and so that means that any Ghost or Dark mon are going to be really favorable here. Obviously, him being Ghost, he'll be able to do extra damage to your Ghostmon, but I really think that's not that big of a deal. Especially if you bring like Goldango or somebody like that, you'll be able to do just insane amounts of damage. And he's a 5-star. So any level 100 mon that's not, like fighting or normal will be able to just sweep this whole thing. So it's not going to be a very difficult raid. It does say it will have an increased drop for rare candies. What I think is most interesting, this kicks off on the 28th and actually concludes on Halloween night. That does mean there is a possibility there might be a new 7-star raid next week. Because if it ends Halloween night, right when that ends, we might get another 7-star. I don't know. They did announce this one pretty early. So maybe Sunday this week, we might get another raid announced. I really honestly don't know. I wouldn't think so. It'd be a pretty unusual circumstance. But at the same rate, we can't take that off the table. Now, for me personally, for the way I kind of run these things, you guys know, and I talked about this a couple weeks ago, I keep my Violet game offline so I can continue farming Infernape. For me, that's just the better tactic because I do want to continue farming Herba Mysticas and all that kind of stuff. Plus, it does say here that this will drop more rare candies, but arguably the large and extra light candies are a lot more useful in this day and age. So that's what I've kind of done. So I've got my Scarlet game that I've been using for online for farming the shiny Meloetta. By the way, I do have a video reprising that whole thing. I think I'm gonna have it out Wednesday maybe, and tomorrow night on stream we'll probably be finishing up the last few Pokemon that I need for that other thing. Plus, if you didn't know, I dropped a video the other day, but we were giving away a bunch of these Scarlet and Violet. I say Scarlet and Violet, but Twilight Masquerade booster packs. We're giving those away for Halloween. I'm actually making a big. Grab this without making a big Pokeball here, so it's kind of off screen there. And we're going to be doing a big blind box on that. That's going to be a lot of fun. That is the Pokeball that's in the shot. So make sure you guys check all that out. That's really good stuff. But if we do happen to get another 7-star raid, I'll let you guys know ASAP. But for now, just know this is coming, and it's not going to be exceptionally difficult. It will have increased drop rates. It will be a good Gengar. You might have the chance to get a really high, I say high level, but a good number of, like 4 or 5. I don't know if you get 6 IV, but you could potentially get a really good breedable Gengar out of this. I don't know if it's gonna have shiny rates. Usually the 5-stars do, so shinies are on the table, but I wouldn't bank on that, and I really kind of feel like you'd have a better time farming a shiny from many of the other methods in the game. I think your rates are gonna be way better on that, because remember, the shiny charm doesn't really affect raids, right? Your probability of getting shiny out of the raid is still that 1 in 8,000. It's a really tough thing to. It's like when we had the shiny Gimmighoul and all that raid. Unless there's increased shiny rates, it's such a rare thing to find those shinies. But nevertheless, guys, that is what's coming. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Like, comment, and share. We've got the other projects coming up here real soon. We're going to continue Pokemon Infinite Fusion in the morning, so make sure you guys are here for that. And I'll be back with more coming up real soon.